Ramaya Ramabhadaya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunataya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार वरणो रघुवर विमल यश जोदायक फल चार बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी जब उस दशरथ जर बिहारी जब उस दशरथ जर बिहारी मंगल भवन मंगल जय 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 हनुमान कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई मंगल भवन मंगल जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई राजा राम 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 सीता राम 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 राजा राम 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 सीता राम 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 राजा 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 राम 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 What a beautiful thing when you sing Raja Ram Ram Ram, Sita Ram Ram Ram. A stillness comes into the mind. And in that stillness of your mind, enter into the spirit of happiness. You can only enter into the spirit of happiness when the mind is still. And what stills our mind? A joy stills our mind. An awe-inspiring event, performance or thought, it stills our minds temporarily. You hear some good news about your child or brother or sister, and the mind is filled with joy. Unfortunately, it is only temporary. In the stillness of your mind, enter into the spirit of happiness. And what do you say? Sarve bhavantu sukhina. May all, what? May all be happy. Sarve santu niramaya. And may all be free of diseases and trouble. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. May all possess ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. May all be free from troubles and diseases. And may all be have the right understanding, and at the same time, may the sufferings from everyone go away. So, is how to keep the mind still. That is the key situation. If you want to be happy for a short time only, if you want to be happy for a short time only, then you take a nap. If you want happiness for an hour, you take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, this is a Chinese proverb, go fishing or some sport or another for a day. If you want happiness for a month, you get married. That's what the proverb is saying. I am not saying so, the proverb is saying. Please don't blame me, the proverb is saying so. It says, if you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. You inherit a fortune. You get $1 million, let us say. Some people are not happy. Some people say, what is $1 million now? A million is nothing. Okay, you get 5 million. God bless you, you get $5 million. For that period of time, you're happy. You see, when the year comes, you check with your financial advisor and you see how the 5 million is doing. And he told you, you know what, you lost 2%. You didn't have it before. You didn't have any money before. You got this 5 million from somehow, but now he tells you, no, you've lost 2%. The happiness that you had for the year now, gone. Because you're calculating 2% of 5 million. How many thousands have lost? This is what? Maya. But if you want happiness forever, for a lifetime, you make someone else happy, and if you want to be happy eternally, then your mind must be wedded to God. You know what is this mind? This mind is Parvati, the consort of Shiva. The consort of Shiva, Parvati, is this mind. When Lord Shiva is awakened up from this delusion that he's in, and he's in ecstasy, starts to dance. And when he notices that all his delusion was the cause of his agitation, he what? He looked around, he opened up his third eye and he burnt everything up. What it means? When your third eye is open, all the thoughts of the mind are burnt up and you become one with God. Now, burnt up, you must burn up all the things, the material things which you hanker for. There are two words I would like to leave with you this morning. Vitamin B is called. Becoming and being. Two words. Becoming and being. And then I'll come back to Shiva and his ashes. Becoming, when you see someone, you go to someone's home, and you see that you're a young man, you go up to see someone home, and you got children, etc., you want to grow up. You want to become married. You become married now. When you become married, after 6 months, and they don't see that the wife is getting any bigger, but they wanted to know what's happening. How come? Nothing is happening yet. People are pressuring you. After 1 year, you go see gynecologist. So why I'm not having a baby? And so it goes on. So you become a father. You become a father of one. Then you become a father of two. Then after that, you want to become richer. You want to have more wealth. You want your children to become this. You want your daughter-in-law to become that. And so it goes on, and you become. You are now a sannyasi. You've given up everything. But you want to become a big sannyasi. You want to have a huge ashram, and you want to become so-and-so. This is what weighs down on our mind. Becoming, and becoming. Instead of what? Instead of being. Being mean being with yourself, your pure self. Yourself, you must have. I'm not saying you shouldn't have. But that from time to time in the day, you sit down and you be with yourself. Being with yourself is being one with God. So how to do that? You burn these material things mentally, and then what happens? A third eye opens. You still have your two eyes, but a third eye opens. The two eyes, like everyone, you see everything, you interact with everything, but the third eye, now that the mind is still and you have that Shakti within you, the third eye keeps you on the even keel. Talking about burning and Shiva burning everything. In Christianity, one day in the year, not all aspects of Christianity, in Roman Catholic religion, one day in the year they put ash upon their head. It's called what? Ash Wednesday. Right? One day they put little ash. The Hindus, you see the pandits here? 3 huge lines. They cross it, so there's lines, huge, pure ashes. Mark, you ask him, why you put these lines on? Oh, I'm a Shiva Bhakt. And Shiva put on these ashes. These lines here. What does it lines mean? The 3 lines they put on. It is telling you, when you take the ash, and before you put it on your head, you are telling yourself, my mind must burn up all these extraneous things which cause it agitation. And from that burn, when having been burnt, it becomes ash. I take that ash and I put it on my head. So I burn not only my Rajagun and Tamagun, but I burn my Satogun also. I burn everything. And I what? And I become one with God. The ash that you put upon your head reminds you of your must be being and not be becoming. So when you next time you see anyone put ash up on your head, I know we all take it for granted, is that true? Even the pandits who put it, they put it on for style. Look at the person who put the ash up on their head. What is it they adorn themselves with? Do they have nice, what do you call it, Rolex wristwatch, beautiful finger rings? Do they have, nice necklaces? They open the, when they wear the shirt, they open the shirt and show the chest. Do they do that? No. The people who are who are one with God, they are simply dressed. The only adornment they have is the ash upon their head, because the ash reminds them everything here in this world is only for a time, and it is eventually reduced to ashes. That's one way. Secondly, I'm burning up all those things that cause agitation of my mind, and I just put these three marks upon my head, which reminds me of Lord Shiva. So the next time you someone put little vibhuti upon your head, little ashes upon your head, you see the people, they go to the Sai Baba Murti Day, they put ash all the time. You ask them why they put ash. Well, Sai Baba's ash, I put it on my head. No, it's not Sai Baba's ash, it's ash. You put it in your head to remind you that you must burn away all the material things and become one in that presence, capital presence, capital P-R-E-S-C-E-N-C-S-C. That presence which is Bhagwan, that presence which is the Lord. So you burn it. So if you want happiness for an hour, you take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, you go to a sport. If you want happiness for a month, you get married. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. But if you want happiness forever, you what? You try to make someone else happy. This is what happiness is. And when you make someone else happy, you feel good about it. There's a feeling of goodness. But don't let the ego comes up in us, because that's what happened to us. When we do something good for someone, we mull on it. You know, mull on it? We mull on it. Oh, I've done so and so for that person, you know. You see how good he is today? It's because of me. Because I have done so and so. That is where we fall from being to becoming. So please remember, I recapitulate. The ash that you put up on your head is to tell you, at least for that time, I know it can't happen all the time, for that time, for that moment, remember the eternal. Remember the ash that I put upon my head is I'm burning away those things that caused agitation of my mind. I adorn myself with this ash to remind me about the eternal Brahman that is within me, whose name is Parvati. Parvati is not... See, Hinduism is a symbolic religion. This must be stressed by people. And this happiness can only come when the agitation of the mind is laid to rest. Too much agitation. Too much agitation we have, and agitation causes problems. So, if you want, in the stillness of your mind, as I said earlier, enter into the spirit of prayer. But the mind can only be still when you burn those things that cause it to be agitated. That's one thing I said, that you must put it upon your head, and remember that Lord Shiva, this is what Lord Shiva is telling us. And in the seat of meditation, when you sit and you have stilled the mind, you must be and not become. Get it? Remember again? Let us stop becoming and try to be being. Being what? That is why we are called what? That is why we are called human being. You think that word comes just like that? Human being is telling you, you must try to live in the being. Don't try to live in the becoming. I want to become this Donald Trump. I want to become, Obama. I want to become all. Don't worry about it. Try to be in the being. And when you are in the being, you will be surprised how the becoming will come to you and follow you. You don't have to worry about it. But when we worry about the becoming and we forget the being, then agitation comes to us and we lose what? We lose the value of the present. I was with someone celebrating my Mosi's 90th birthday yesterday. And she told me, says, when I get up in the morning and I see the sun rise, I am happy because I'm healthy, I can see the sunrise. So many of us, we see the sunrise, but our mind is darkened by the clouds of agitation. Darkened. We can't see the sun. Try to let us live in the being and don't try to be in the becoming. And when you put the ash upon your head, is to destroy the materialistic things and become one. This is what Hinduism is. Hinduism is, you must be happy, then you can spread happiness to others. You can't give others happiness and you are not happy. It's not good happiness. You must be happy and then give happiness to others. Let us now pray to the Divine Mother. If we don't do this, if we don't try to be happy, then we'll waste our whole life. तूने रात गवाए सोए के, दिवस गवाए खाए के, हीरा जन्म अमोल था, कौन बदले जाए। ये रात गवाए सोए के, दिवस गवाया खाए के, हीरा जन्म अमोल था, कौन बदले जाए। तूने रात गवाए सोए के। The bhajan is saying, you sleep your life away. तूने रात गवाए सोए के, दिवस गवाए खाए। The days eat up the nights. हीरा जन्म अमोल था. Your life is like is a gem. कोड़ी बदले जाए. And what you exchange it for? You exchange it for dust, for nothing. We should not do that. Let us be being and not becoming. दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई। जो सुख में सुमिरन करे, तो दुख काहे को। तूने रात गवाए सोए के, दिवस गवाया खाए के, हीरा जन्म अमोल था, कौन doing jap. You're doing jap with the mala, but your mind is still is doing its own job. Your mind is still going, how the mala is going around, so your mind is going around. What's the point? No point. Mala perata jag gaya, gaya naman ka pe, haat ka man ka chhod de, man ka pe. Was it last week I sang that bhajan Suraki Gati? I know Onkar Prasad, after Onkar has a little great bhajan in it. We were eating downstairs, you know what he told me? He said, Dr. Dubey, before you sing that bhajan, you must listen to Prak sing it and then you sing it. I said, Chavai, what can I do? I can only sing what I can sing. It is different when you sing from, you know, dancing, Akbar has dancing. You sing so great. I wonder if I never heard your guru sing. Can I hear your guru sing? He said, sure. Hi, bhai. Chalo. So the guru came and the guru started to sing. And when the guru started, he sang so beautiful. And when he sang so beautiful, the king asked, dancing, how come you can't sing like this? So much of emotion, etc. He said, Sahib, I sing for you. My guru sings for God. It's different when you so when you are in your puja. You know why I'm saying this? Not because I was disturbed with what this gentleman told me. I am telling you that you must sing. When you are in your puja room, when you are in your home, your voice is the best voice. When you are with God, there is no voice like your voice. No one, even Lata Mangeshkar doesn't have your voice because you're feeling it, you're coming from inside. So sing. But when you sing kirtan, you must not sing it with your mouth. Kirtan must be sung with all the cells of the body from head to toe. And when it is sung with the body from your head to the toe, the whole vibration is set up in such a way, the whole body sings. This is what kirtan is. The body must sing. Every cell of yours must sing. You must not worry who is next to you and who is not next to you. Don't bother with that. You sing. When the bhajanis sing one line, the second line you sing. Repeat after him. Sing. This is when you'll be able to still the agitated mind. Hanumanji was unconscious once in battle. And when they went by Hanumanji, they only hear Rama. He was unconscious. Rama, Rama. You know where the Rama was coming from? From every hair of his body. I know that you think that I'm telling you in what we call in Guyana terminology, Nancy story. You know Nancy's story? We'll call that Burr Rabbit. That story where they talk about these fables. I think you are talking. Think I'm talking about fables. We are talking about what I'm talking about is what I feel. I don't have to tell you this to come to me to touch my feet, and I don't want that. I'm telling you what I feel. Sing with your body. Sing with your whole mind. Sing with your whole being. And what you cannot do in this world, He will do it for you. What you think is impossible to be done, He will do it for you. But you have to sing with your whole being. Do not sing only with your lips. Sing with your heart and sing with your whole body. Bhagwan will come. He will. I guarantee you he will come. He will come to you. So stop becoming and try to be being. This is what? Vitamin B. The doctor something asked me. Vitamin B. You know, got a vitamin B for mostly vegetarians get vitamin B injection because their B12 is usually low. You know, but my B12 is not low. Because you don't eat meat, you don't eat all these things, the doctor says your B12 is low. B12 what is low? If you eat properly, there's no B12 that can be low. You eat legumes, you eat peas, you eat all these, what do you call that thing? Quinoa? Quinoa. All these things you eat. How can you, even there are young ladies who are still in their, going through their cycle, etc. They don't need to have B12 if they eat properly. Our rishis and saints and sages used to eat properly. These are important things for us to tell our Hindu children. Yesterday was a conference, most they were asking about was gay marriage. That was the hottest topic yesterday. Gay marriage. Kya baat hai? Why should you have a gay marriage? And these moderators are tolerating. They should ask why we do puja, why murti puja, why these things. I mean, I wasn't here, I just heard a few things. It was a successful conference. But what they were asked, what they're interested in? These things. We should try to steer their young minds to somewhere else. Give them a little answer, but steer their mind elsewhere. Anyhow, let's pray to the Divine Mother. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanstita Namastasya 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 Namo Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vishnu Maheti Shabdita Namastasya 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 Namo Namah go to Ramayana, Balkand, after Doha, um, after Doha 6 in the middle.